Daniel, I'm gonna kill you.
Nathan Paul.
Coming to you from the City of Champions, Pittsburgh, PA, this is Ph.D. in Common Sense.
The only Ph.D. where life experience matters more than textbooks.
No student loans, no office hours, and no pretending obvious things aren't complicated.
Podcast where common sense will still exist for at least a few minutes. All right, so now we got that out of the way.
Finally. That took an hour.
Yeah, well done.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
We're not good with like scripted stuff, so
No.
we're just kind of flowing.
Yeah, so tell everyone about yourself a little bit.
So my name's Dan, born and raised here in Pittsburgh, PA. I two teenage kids, one graduating high school this year, which is crazy.
It's crazy.
The other in 10th grade. Play a little softball, do little videos on TikTok, and work on cars for a living. Very simple life. Great girlfriend, Brittany. Hi. Yeah, I just all about Pittsburgh, all about the city. Love the people, great atmosphere. Can't ask for more.
It really is like the best city in the world.
It really
I
is.
say that all the time, and people look at me like I have two heads, and it's like, what are we missing other than it being negative 50 degrees outside?
Yeah, that's terrible. I'm over that.
But I'm Nate. Raised in Pittsburgh pretty much my whole life. Lived in central Pennsylvania a little bit when I was younger, but I identify as a true yinzer. So I'm married to my beautiful wife, Sydney. We've been married for a couple years now, and here's a picture of us from our wedding.
It is a great picture. Look at
Yeah,
that.
you're even in there.
Yeah.
Your bald head's shining.
Yeah, look at that. Adding light to the situation.
Yeah. Yeah, you made the lighting very good. I don't see any shadows or anything.
No, That's a good picture. Oh,
Wonderful day. The Sydney I fell in love with was more like this. There she goes. This was at our friend's Moss.
whoop, down she goes.
Down goes Fraser. That's all right. She's going to come back for round 2.
Do.
She's going to fight the snow.
Look at her go.
Whoop!
Help! Help me, Jesus! Help!
She's laughing to herself.
Oh, Lord. She got lost.
That reindeer. But she's smiling with, snow in her eyebrow. So,
Yeah, that's good.
She's definitely one of a kind, and, I wouldn't change her for the world.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, she's fun, especially when she yells your name.
yeah. Yeah, fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah. I feel like you just kind of block it out at this point.
Yeah.
Like, the lights are on, but nobody's home.
But I have a brother and a sister. My brother happens to be the pastor of a church here. We're very different people.
Polar opposite.
He actually is very supportive to the extent where he does have access to the church's social media account.
Oh.
And they followed us.
Oh, wow.
And I said, you should probably unfollow us.
Yeah,
So we have lost our first follower, and it was because of me. Good brother. Sister Natalie, she's awesome. She, I don't even know how to explain her. I don't have any kids, but if I was parenting kids, I would look up to her and how she raised her kids. Yeah. So, and then there's you. And I consider you to be just like a brother to me, man.
Yeah, likewise, man. Yeah.
We have been through it together.
Yeah, the thick of it. Have we known each other now?
Well, basically since Devin was born,
Yeah.
basically. So
Yeah.
18 years.
Been a while. Yeah, I feel like we've seen it all, like, together.
Yeah, you're easily my longest relationship.
Yeah, experiences that we been through together, and
Yeah.
good and bad.
Yeah, and we've had some separation for time, periods of time, but we always come back, and you
Yeah.
know, there's always going to be, a place for you in my pants, and
Oh yeah, behind we know where. Yeah, man. No, I always say we're like the Forrest Gump thing, man. Peas and carrots. Like,
peas and carrots.
we're always able to just, we were always able to pick right back up where we left off. Like, we never missed a beat. So, I mean, that's important. That's, it's important to me where, we get caught up in life and literally you can just pick right back up with someone because, you're out doing your thing, I'm out doing my thing. And that's just like how things roll and how life rolls. So,
yeah, I just appreciate, where you've been in my corner when, I've needed you to. And, we're not going to get all gushy today, but just watching The Walking Dead on those Sunday nights when I was going through it, man, just having you there for me, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
So,
Likewise. Yeah, you've definitely been there for me, and I've always trusted you. And
yeah,
I feel like we've been there for each other through a lot of different experiences and whatnot. And I definitely do miss the Walking Dead and fire outside and all that. So
God, that was so long ago.
yeah, that's forever ago.
I kind of envision this podcast, we're going to be genuine. This is going to be who we are, other than our scripted beginning,
Yeah.
You're going to get an authentic version of who we are. And, there's going to be lots of laughs, probably some cries. I will probably offend everyone that watches this at least once.
That's a given.
It's my only disclaimer. It's not meant to be offensive, just, meant to be funny. And
Yeah, we just like to joke around about stuff. I mean, not trying to offend anybody. It's just, we have sense of humors and, trying to share that with people and, listen in to us and watch the videos and, get a laugh out of it.
Yeah, and most of the time it's going to be very lighthearted and, but we are capable of having serious conversations when need be. And, I think that's really been kind of the path that our whole relationship's been on. Like, screw around and, cut up when, most of the time. But if one of us is dealing with it and we need to be serious, and that's where we're gonna go with it. So
doing this, we want to, bring people in almost like you're sitting down with us while we're just shooting the shit, talking about life, what's going on today, and just feel a part of the conversation. And I think that's what we want to go for.
So why did you want to do this? Like, what was your why behind this?
The reason why I want to do this is ever since I was young, probably 12, I had a VCR camcorder on my shoulder 24/7 that I got from my grandma. And me and the kids in the neighborhood, we would make like Scream movies and backyard wrestling movies, stuff like that. I just have always had a knack for like wanting to entertain people, which is usually, I love making people laugh. Whenever I was little, my mom literally would take me to these auditions to be like the next Mikey.
Where'd all your hair go?
It's gone. It's all gone. That's what being, I'm not saying it. I lost it. Stress of life. My mom literally would take me to these things and just got me interested in entertaining and everything. And so then I went from Scream movies and backyard wrestling to, we grew up in the Jackass era. So I have plenty of videos of just doing stupid, dumb things, like between shopping carts and just, you name it. So, I mean, we lived in quite the era. I think I like really kick-started like the videoing and pursuing stuff like that. And then I just wound up on TikTok, just posting random videos, hoping to get a laugh out of it, nothing too serious or anything like that. And, if I can do some good out of this, that's what I'm aiming to do. So I think that's my whole why is, it's just more just seeing what I can give back to people, we can give back to people.
It's crazy because we're both kind of aligned on that. I've always felt like I've had a message, maybe not like a direct message that I need to get out, but just like being able to look at things through a different lens and,
Right.
and offer a perspective that people typically, wouldn't look at it, and, seeing both sides of a situation and kind of figuring out, this is why this person did this, or this is why you feel like this. And I'm goofy, but I hope that I'm entertaining. That's kind of the goal of all of this. And, just looking to bring some positivity to positivity to every person that, that watches this or listens to this. And, at the end of the day, we only have this one life to live, and just making the most of that, and, making each day count. And, that's me holding myself accountable to that a lot too, because it's very easy to get in the strut of everyday life. And, by the time you know it, you just kind of wasted a week. And for what? You've made no gains. You've made no impact on anyone. And, so if this is my way of doing that, and, while supporting, the best city on the planet and hanging out with, one of the best dudes on the planet. And
Sunday fun day.
Yeah, Sunday fun day. And And do I hope that this blows up and I can, retire and live in the sand? Yeah.
That's the goal, I think. Yeah.
But if every time we record it can make someone's day a little bit better, then I'll settle for that.
Absolutely.
That's really what it comes down to. And that's where I think we're pretty much aligned on that. And, just having an impact that, we have access to this platform, and a lot of people don't take advantage of that. And, just making that difference.
Yeah, absolutely. I always feel like the best advice I can give comes from where I screwed up or failed.
Yeah, 100%.
And
I know that I've done that a lot, screwed up.
yeah,
so.
it's that I just, laundry list, like we're human. We've all made mistakes. Anybody that I hang out with on a regular basis, like I always want to see them doing well. I'm cheering them on, and I definitely don't want to see, failures, but it happens. And, I'll always be there to try to pick somebody up if they need it. So
some of those things that I've been through, I've also realized that, although maybe sometimes you feel like you want to be alone, like your friends are there for you. And,
right.
We really do have a genuinely good group of friends around us that, kind of think that same way that you and I do, where, they want to see everyone, in a good spot. And,
right.
We'll work to get you there, and we'll check on you if they know you're not. And I know I've been there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've checked on me. A bunch of people have checked on me in situations in the past. But I think currently, I feel like I'm in a good place. I am happy and, really able to kind of make the impact that I'm looking to make on other people because
right.
of the impact that people have had on me over the years. So.
Right. Probably in one of the best positions I've been in a long time. And, there's a lot of error along the way, a lot of mistakes I made. I mean, I, again, could write a book of how many mistakes I've made or bad decisions. I think, that's what I push on my kids about, you don't want to see them repeat the same mistakes you made or anything like that. One of my goals as a parent is to just try to lead them in the right direction. I would think that's every parent's goal. You want your kid to be successful and everything.
Well, and we've already seen that, the positive remarks that we've gotten from numerous people. I mean, we've only posted a few short clips over this last couple weeks, and just the support that we've received already for this. And
absolutely.
I know that we will have, or we will make that impact that we're looking to make on people, because we are genuine. We don't have a camera in front of us and we're pretending to be something that we're not.
Right. So what you see is what you get, kind of a deal,
Yeah, and I've always been told I have a face for radio, so why not start a video podcast?
Harsh critic of yourself. That's terrible.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to be real with yourself too. So
absolutely. Yeah.
This episode is going to be the most scripted episode that we have.
Yeah.
Because we need to introduce ourselves to the people that don't know us, and kind of our vision, and our vision will probably change 100 times between today and tomorrow, to be honest, because it's just going to kind of be what it is. But the biggest thing is just, again, coming back to supporting people and making the most out of what we have to offer. So
absolutely, got out there and doing it. If I could wake up every day and this is what we get to do, that's what I want to live for. I feel like being able to have just that little bit of support that we have, it really pushes me. I've had multiple conversations with Brittany about this, and she's always been very positive about it.
I mean, she's been positive to me about it, and she knows how important this is to you, and and I think it's awesome how supportive she's been, towards you. She's been supportive towards me. Sydney, same way. She's been awesome. Mm-hmm. She went out of her way to make sure that we had the things that we need for it. Her and Britt have talked about, some of the different things that we've gotten, and man, like there is, obviously when you're doing something like this, doubt is a real thing, right?
Absolutely.
We have the support behind us with our network and, the people closest to us. And, so if it does flop and we don't make the impact that we're trying to have, then those people are still going to be in our corners.
Absolutely.
So
And that's one of the biggest things too, is, you know, you don't need the whole world behind you, but just those few people that are important to you. That's when it matters. And, you know, just like you said, you know, Sydney, you know, helping build a set, and, you know, the things that they purchase. It just, you know, I'm glad that they can have that involvement, because it just shows that, hey, like, we want to see you guys do this.
And this isn't about us,
No.
you know. I mean, we're on the camera right now, but when the time's right, you know, you're going to see them here with us, and you know, we hope to bring people in, and you know,
That'll be fun.
It's going to be it's gonna be a roller coaster of a ride, and you know, we've talked about, you know, the laughs, the cries, the goods, the bads. I mean, it's gonna have all of that, and but yeah, back to, you know, the roots. I mean, without them, you know.
You know, are we doing this right now? Yeah.
No. Having people in your corner allows you to do things that you are afraid to do.
Yeah, you have more confidence.
This is terrifying.
Yeah, this is terrifying. We had 6 lines and we were struggling.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, I'm in your corner. I know you're in my corner.
Right.
The girls are obviously in both of our corners.
Yeah.
And we've already gotten positive texts, and it's like, we're doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, we are doing this, and we're going to put the time, the energy, you know, emotional energy into this, because this is, you know, we need to do this.
Yeah. If you want to better your life, you want to do things, you want to try things, just go do it. And, you know, you got to block out the people that aren't for you or supporting you in that aspect. Just go out and do it.
And celebrate every single one of those small victories that you have along the way.
Be sure to follow us on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram for all the latest updates and episode information.
It just makes sense.
Till then, see you guys next time.
Appreciate y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel, I'm gonna kill you.
Nathan Paul.